Oh, hello, friends. I have 20 minutes to get into town and deliver 9 freaking milk jars worth, just empty milk jars. I had 8 in that snowstorm video, but I've since acquired 1 more. I wish I knew where my 1 lotion was. That has nothing to do with anything. Anyway, it's 20 to 4 literally, and I've got to meet that guy by 4 to drop these off. But I'm gonna put some makeup on first. Shit, and I just realized it's freaking Lipstick Friday. So I'll see if I have some makeup stashed in my little compartment between my seats here, but if not, I guess no lipstick. It is what it is. I'm not going back in the house, disturb the dogs, take forever to like pick out a color and all that. So anyway, this wind, I know I bitch about it. It has me just on edge. You know, in yesterday's video, I showed you how it was like so still and calm and eerie at night. Well, that only actually lasted like maybe an hour. And then the wind picked up again. And I got this weird, I can't remember what the Weather Channel called it for the area. Like, not like a weather event, but something like strange like that. Basically it was saying that we're having a cold front come through and it's just gradually going to get windier and colder as the day goes on. And I am not in the mood for it. I don't know what my deal is this year that I'm so much more cranky about the wind, but it just literally, it's like nails on a chalkboard to me. I have to listen to it. It's and it's probably because it causes extra stress, new stress to me that I didn't have before. Like my chickens, who are actually doing just fine with it, but I worry about them and their makeshift shelter. Well, then also my dog Ruger, not Kirby, she doesn't care either way, but Ruger, he wants to go outside. He's holding in his poops so that he can go outside and spend the time he wants out here or whatever, and he's being a little turd about it, quite literally. That is a job application to the gas shopping store, and I am gonna turn it in. Anyway, and but he doesn't like the wind, and it's cold wind, you know, so it irritates his little self, and then he gets all dumb and doesn't want to do anything, and he comes back inside, and then he sits at the door and whines constantly and won't listen because he has to poop, and he's trying to do the right thing, but he won't poop when he goes outside. So I'm extra irritated with that, and he's on my last flipping nerve. So then my hair's falling out, I can feel it. Today I had set aside to call places. Of course I had to finish decorating my friend's cake, and it's so cute, and it's actually after I do this stupid jar transition thing or whatever, trade thing, drop off, I'm going to take her cake, and then we get to work together tonight, so that's cool. But anyway, so I'm excited about that, especially I feel like I haven't seen her in forever. But I get the cake decorated, and then my, former boss, I guess, calls me, and I guess that's not going to change, and that's okay, but she usually calls me, and we spend like 3 or 4 hours or more a day on the phone. Well, I've been doing pretty good the last couple of days, getting her off the phone in like 45 minutes, but today I couldn't. So I couldn't make any phone calls. And, you know, I'm not obligated, but I feel bad. Like, we're trying to talk this out. She is so lonely, and she, you know, and I don't know. And she's like, we've grown pretty close over the years. You know, she's pretty special to me, as much as she stresses me out and drives me bonkers. So, whatever. And then my friend called me, and that's okay, but I had no time to talk on the phone. I did call the guy for assisting ETC. What's going on, guys? And I left him a message, and I have to put this in my mouth. I'm gonna die. My mouth, I have horrible dragon breath. Anyway, I called him and I left him a message because he didn't answer. And I didn't leave too many details. I just told him who I was and what my number was, and please call me back, basically. So hopefully he calls me back. If not, I'll try them again on Monday because today is Friday. Yeah, and that's the update. I tried to get some cleaning done. I couldn't get that done. I tried to get some tasks completed. I couldn't get that done. I feel like I'm being spread more thin now than when I was working that job. And that's probably just because it's only been a few days and a lot of stuff's going on in my life. I don't know how to carve out that time for myself. I almost feel like Monday is going to be the first day I'll be able to do that. And that's simply because the restaurant is not open on Mondays. And the only thing I'll have to do, I think, is deliver the bread, which so far I think I have 6 loaves sold. So that's cool. Before I go inside to work, I'll bump up my posts so people see it again. Try to get up early enough tomorrow to bump the post one more time so people have a chance to decide they want to order. Anyway, that is what it is. I turned the camera on to ramble at you, but I guess I didn't have a good plan. I did not make it to the library to get a book, but I've decided that if I'm going to start that 75 hard, sorry, now I had to consider. If I'm going to start that 75 hard, what I'll do is I'll start it on Monday. And that's because I'm a nut job and my calendar starts on a Monday. Sorry, and that just helps me think of the week better. And then I can get in and I can get a book from the library and pick a meal plan and all that. So I'll start it. We'll figure it all out. And I'll start posting about that. Yeah, I just want to talk, like, I'm already irritated because of the wind, like, that's no joke, like, but I'm also just pissed off at the world, and I think I have the right to be. You know, my boss, she said, I don't know what else to call her, so we're just gonna call her my boss. She told me, and so did my dude, like, you can't just dwell on it, you gotta let it go and move forward and stuff. And I know that, and I don't disagree with that. But I also think that's doing me an injustice to not let me be angry for a little bit. Especially, I think I know I've said it out loud, I just don't know if I said it on camera. Like, I just got things lined out to be able to work from home. Like, we didn't know how permanent that was going to be, but we just got that lined out, and then that gets ripped away from me. I'm so mad about that. I'm so mad that I have to go back out into the actual workforce. I'm mad that I have to find another job again. I wish I had some time to, like, build some savings or something so that I could just focus on, sorry, I keep messing with my nose. So that I could just focus on working from home and building my empire there, which I still want to do. But, you know, that's a setback and that's life. But I don't have it. I'm so mad about it. And I'll get over it and I'll man up, because not everybody has that luxury, and I understand that, but that doesn't take away from the fact that it's happening to me, and I worked really hard to get it where it is, and it's going away. So, and like, I'm good at restaurant work. I'm good at it, but I know it's going to burn me out, and I know working for her is going to burn me out. And I know she doesn't do it on purpose, but she relies on the people that she knows she can trust and can handle it. And then she leans very heavily, and I always say yes. So a smart person would say set some boundaries, but that's not practical. It just isn't. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm going to sit down with her. Hopefully she does come in tonight so that I can sit down with her so that we can talk about at least the next week of my schedule. I really don't want to work days and nights, but then again, it's like I don't want to only work nights or work every night and never be home with my dude. I don't know. But I also don't have to know right away either. Let's see what else is new. Maybe not much. The reality of the bill situation is really starting to hit me hard, and that's scary. But also, like, it's going to be okay. And I know it's going to be okay. It's just hard to convince myself. on a real level. It looks like my dude's family might be selling that family home that I was talking about earlier in the summer. They might have an interested buyer, which means it's not like we're going to get a huge payout. And actually, I'm technically not entitled to that payout, and that's fine, and I'm not expecting to be. I'm thinking if he gets anything, he can put it towards a new vehicle, because he needs a different pickup truck. The way and where we live, he has to have a pickup. That's him in traffic right there. But crunch up my mint. But his is not. We're living on prayer with it right now. So that's a silver lining, at least in that he's not happy they're selling that home, and that's like a whole thing because he wants it to stay in the family, and you know, all the what ifs, if it could have been taken care of better, and et cetera, et cetera. I'm not going to speak too much to that. However, it would be cool if it works out that way and he gets part of the settlement, then he can get a new vehicle, and that will be a lot of stress off of him. And in turn, a lot of stress off of me. So that's really exciting. Hopefully, potentially, maybe. We'll see. Let's see, what else have we got going on? Again, I'm hoping I can figure out how to make a seed order. But I just talked to my mama yesterday, probably, when I was over there. And, you know, there's a space. My parents have like an extra part of their lot that they live on, and my dad used to grow just a few vegetables, like some tomatoes and peppers and cabbages and stuff. He just doesn't want, he doesn't feel like putting the effort into it or whatever. That's not maybe the best way to say it, but he's getting up there in years. We talked about that, and he just doesn't want to deal with that anymore. So my mom said that I could plant a garden there. And last year my mom and I were going to plant a garden there together, and then because I went back to work, I couldn't make life like balance out. I shouldn't say it like I went back to work. I went back to the office. So maybe this year we can do something. And of course I've got like grand ideas, and I still want to plant a garden at my house too. So maybe we can just have like food forest situation. But I do want to make a seed order, because this is the time of year to start getting that done. Okay, here we are. Hopefully this guy's truck's still here. He's supposed to not be leaving until 4. And it is 6 minutes till. Oh yeah, his truck's right here. Cool. Well, I'm going to, I guess I'll block him in. No, I'm going to rudely park in the handicap parking space, I guess. They're closing, so I'm just going to park here. And I guess I'll just have you wait while you know what? No, let's just end the video here. I've rambled on for long enough. I don't have a big epic video, just an update for today. I'm going to put these in his truck and then go deliver this cake and go to work. So thank you for always being here with me. Bye. I didn't know if it would pick up or not. I think it's a full moon. Look how bright it is. Oh no, it's almost a full moon, or we just missed one. I don't know. Usually I'm up on this, but I'm not right now. But it's so bright. It's only not brighter than this because of the cloud cover. But it's also kind of warm and humid, and it's weird and calm. But it feels like in March when it starts to get springy. And I think that's really funny, because last night I was dreaming that the sunflowers were back. I wish the sunflowers were back, but they're not. That's snow, a snow lake. Anyway, I'm going in. I'm going to edit this video, and I'm going to bed. Good night. I am choking to death on nothing.